Hey guys, have you ever wondered what makes someone successful and the tricks they did to get there? Hey guys, you're in the right spot. I'm Mark Kuhn, and before we get into this, I want you to do something for me. It helps me with the YouTube algorithm. I want you to smash that a thumbs up button, and I also want you to subscribe to this channel. It really helps me, guys. It promotes the channel. It gets me more attention on the Google platform as well. So if you could do that for me, I'd truly appreciate it. So guys, we're going to start with number 5. Let's set goals and follow through on them. So the most successful will always set their goals, right? But they do also follow through on them. Guys, it seems easy, but the most successful people state their goals by writing them every day, right? And I say this over and over again. But you have to write things every day. You have to see things every day. The things that you do each and every day are honestly the best way to stay in front of you, and they're fresh on your mind, and you end up accomplishing the things that are right in front of you. So try to get things in front of you, and then what I want you to do, once you write these 3 things down, I want you to actually write 3 things down. I want you to write the 3 things that you want out of life at the end of life. And then, after you get done writing those, write the 3 things, top 3 things you want to be, or maybe you want to accomplish at the end of 22. And now I want you to do the most scary thing of all. Guys, you have to share them with somebody. And if you can, share them with everybody. Everyone will help keep you accountable. Most people are not comfortable with that, and most people won't even share them with a spouse, a parent, a relative, or anybody. But you need to do this to help keep you accountable, and you'll create a better bond with somebody once they understand what makes them tick. What are they after this year? So I want you to share this with somebody, and if you can, do this tonight. Just write, again, top 3 goals, the big goals. What do we want out of life? And then write down the 3 things that you want to accomplish in 22. And then just go ahead and start sharing them with a spouse or a parent. Maybe share them on Facebook. Whatever makes you uncomfortable, those are the things that are going to stretch you. Number 4, you need to take responsibility for your life. Guys, nothing ever happens to us by chance. And I get it. You get dealt the hands you get at the beginning of life, right? However, our life does not need to be a reflection of our history, right? We don't need to where we started from. We don't have to live just like where we started, right? You need to create your own story. Don't fall into the trap of just going with the flow and not standing out. No one is going to make you go to the gym, and if you always fail to stay accountable to yourself, and most likely going to fail in most situations where maybe you make some goals and you fail, and you try to go to the gym, you fail, if you stay in that rhythm, you're never going to take responsibility for your own life. And yes, there's people that can help keep you accountable, but at the end of the day, you need to make yourself accountable for these situations. All right, guys, number 3, you need to take unusual sacrifices, and you have to be a risk taker. Guys, Steve Jobs, the founder of Apple, had to sell his Volkswagen microbus to generate $1,350 in capital to create Apple. Now, that may seem like a lot back in when he started, but Apple today is worth north of $3 trillion. I mean, phenomenal amount of wealth in Apple today. And guys, to make tremendous gains, you need to make tremendous sacrifices and risks. And in Apple with Steve Jobs, that shows that, right? At that point, that's probably all he had was that Volkswagen microbus. And he was willing to sell it to start something, take a huge risk, and he went all in on it. And that's kind of, in order to build your financial wealth, you need to take the risk. It's not time, if you're going to build in your life, to diversify your portfolio and go in on a business, go in on some stocks, go in on real estate, go in on a ETF. It's not time to do that. It's time to go all in on something. That's the only way you're really going to generate some wealth. So go all in on something. if you're going to go all in, make the goal, and you will make much more wealth that way instead of diversifying into all these different platforms. Focus on one thing, you'll generate some wealth. All right, guys, number 2, you have to live omnipresent and create value for people. Guys, value attracts wealth and attention. These are 2 absolute musts. If you want to achieve your dreams, the saying, if no one knows you, then they won't flow you. What am I saying here? Is like, you can't always just live under a rock. If no one ever knows you, you're never just all of a sudden going to be this pop-up rock star or movie star, whatever the case is going to be. You have to stick out. Just think of like the Tom Brady drafted in the 6th, 7th round. No one knew him, right? And he did get drafted. He got enough attention to get drafted. Then he made a lot of attention in his leadership and worked up, and you know, the rest is history for that guy. But you have to stand out. You need to get out in the world. You need to network with the people. The more people you know, the better you'll be off in life. And it can't be more true in today's world, guys. Be known. Use some of these social media platforms. You have to be known in today's world for you to be successful. So, all right, guys, I need you to smash the like button for me. It's free, and I need some more subscribers to this channel to help my YouTube algorithm. Guys, please take a moment before I share number 1 and just do both of these things. I would love to share more content. It motivates me, and I want to help provide as much value to you as possible. All right, guys, number 1. The number 1 thing is consistency. With all these other things we've mentioned, you can do them all, but if you don't do them all consistently, they don't even matter. Guys, how many times did Tiger Woods swing a golf club before, how many times did he practice that? How many shots did Michael Jordan take before he really got good at it? How about great at it? Guys, these 2 athletes are great, right? And to be great, it takes tens of thousands of shots, swings, whatever, tens of thousands of hours. Guys, it may even take decades to be that great at something. And practice will always make perfect. However, consistency will make you great. And with all these athletes, it can't be more true today than that statement right there. So you need to make sure that you are taking consistent actions on each of these. Guys, whatever your dreams are, though, you need to take the consistency of writing them down. You need to take responsibility. You need to make some unusual sacrifices and taking some kind of all-in risk to generate some wealth. And remember to live omnipresent, where everyone knows you, and the world wants to know you, and it also makes you a lot of money, and you will live a happier life knowing many more people. So do all those things consistently, and you guys, I'm struggling with that word today, consistency, and you guys will make great things happen. Thanks so much for this, guys. Please give this a thumbs up and subscribe again. I will see you in the next one.